Herbs and the paranormal. Throughout history, herbs have been used in connection to paranormal beliefs and practices. From ancient healing rituals to modern alternative medicine, herbs have been a part of the paranormal belief system for centuries. This video will discuss the history of herbs and paranormal beliefs, the connection between the two, and the modern use of herbs in this capacity. Herbs have been used since ancient times in various religious and spiritual practices, such as healing rituals and protection against evil. Ancient cultures around the world used herbs for their medicinal properties, as well as for their spiritual significance. Herbal remedies were believed to be able to ward off negative energy or spirits, while some herbs were thought to provide protection from curses or hexes. In many cultures, certain plants were used in divination practices such as scrying, where a particular herb was chosen based on its color or shape in order to offer insight into the future. They may even have been included in ritual drinks intended to bring about altered states of consciousness and facilitate visions and other paranormal experiences. Herbs have been historically associated with supernatural beliefs, and many cultures around the world believe that herbs had magical properties. In some cases, these plants were used in rituals as a way to protect oneself from harm or heal someone who was ill. Additionally, they were sometimes also used in spellcasting as a way to gain power over spiritual forces. Herbs were even believed to be connected to deities or other supernatural forces in certain cultures and were thought of as being able to influence those forces for good or evil purposes. It is clear that herbs have long been seen by many cultures as having powers beyond their actual physical effects, making them an important part of paranormal belief systems throughout history. Herbs continue to be used in connection to paranormal beliefs today. Wicca and witchcraft are two branches of the modern pagan religion that make use of herbs in their rituals. Herbs are used in Wiccan and witchcraft rituals for protection, healing, and spellcasting. In Wiccan religion, herbs are often used for their symbolic and energetic properties. Many Wiccans believe that herbs contain innate magical powers that can be tapped into through rituals and spells. These rituals involve invoking the spirit of the herb in order to bring about a certain energy or effect. Herbs are a cornerstone of the Wiccan religion, and many spells and rituals involve using herbs in some way. Herbs provide an important connection to the spiritual forces that shape our lives, and even mundane tasks like cooking can be infused with energy from these plants. The herbs chosen for specific purposes are based on their associated elements, planets, or energies. For example, lavender is associated with love, relationships, and harmony. Rosemary is linked to purification, protection against negativity. Sage is connected to wisdom and knowledge. Mint symbolizes prosperity. Thyme represents courage. Basil brings joy. Chamomile encourages relaxation and calmness. All of these properties make them powerful tools when performing magical rituals or spells. By combining different herbs together in a ritual or spell, they can create powerful effects that help bring about desired changes in life. In addition to using herbs in rituals, many Wiccans also believe that certain herbs have healing properties and use them for medicinal purposes. Herbs are thought to possess special powers which can be used to treat a variety of ailments. This belief is rooted in the idea that plants contain magical energies that, when harnessed correctly, can help people heal both physically and spiritually. While some herbs may provide relief from various conditions such as headaches or insomnia, it is important to note that not all herbal remedies are safe and effective. Even natural treatments have the potential for side effects if they're not used properly or under the guidance of an expert practitioner. Furthermore, there is limited scientific evidence available regarding their efficacy as compared with conventional medicine. That being said, consulting with a trained healthcare provider or herbalist before using any form of herbal remedy is highly recommended for safety reasons, and so you can get advice on proper dosage and usage instructions. Herbs are also used in various occult or metaphysical practices, such as divination or astral projection. In addition, herbal folklore and superstitions continue to be popular today, such as using herbs to ward off spirits or attract good luck. The popularity of herbalism and alternative medicine has also led to an increased use of herbs in connection to paranormal beliefs. Herbs have been a part of spiritual and shamanic practices in various cultures for centuries. They are used to induce altered states of consciousness, increase intuition, and access higher planes of awareness. In some traditions, herbs are burned or ingested to create an atmosphere conducive to communication with spirits or the divine. Herbal combinations such as smudge sticks, incense mixtures, and teas can be used to open up portals into other realms. Additionally, many herbs contain powerful compounds that act on the brain's neurotransmitters. When combined in specific ways, these plants can be used by experienced practitioners for divination purposes or healing rituals. Despite their powerful properties, however, It is important to remember that herbs should always be treated with respect and caution since some may have dangerous side effects if taken incorrectly. Some herbs that have been traditionally used for altered states of consciousness include ayahuasca is a plant native to the Amazon rainforest which contains powerful psychedelic substances. It has been used by indigenous cultures in South America for centuries, primarily as part of spiritual or shamanic practices. The effects of ayahuasca vary from person to person, but it can often help one access higher states of awareness and facilitate communication with spirits or the divine. Traditionally, shamans would lead ceremonies where participants would drink ayahuasca tea in order to open themselves up spiritually and gain insight into their lives. In recent years, ayahuasca has gained popularity in Western countries as an alternative form of healing and spiritual exploration. Peyote is a small, spineless cactus that grows in the southwestern United States and Mexico. It contains mescaline, a psychoactive compound with hallucinogenic properties. For centuries, peyote has been used by native cultures as part of spiritual ceremonies or for medicinal purposes. The plant is believed to have mystical powers and can be used to enhance paranormal experiences such as telepathy and astral projection, both concepts which are widely accepted within certain traditional belief systems. In some cases, it is also thought to allow the user to receive messages from spirit guides or gain access to knowledge otherwise inaccessible in our physical world. Peyote's psychoactive effects vary depending on dosage and individual physiology. However, most users report feelings of euphoria, heightened awareness, increased heart rate and other physical sensations combined with emotional shifts accompanied by colorful visions and dreamlike states of consciousness. Psilocybin is a naturally occurring psychedelic compound found in certain types of mushrooms. It has been used by indigenous cultures for centuries in shamanic practices, particularly those related to spiritual healing and journey making. The active ingredient, psilocybin, produces a range of effects on the human mind including visual and auditory hallucinations, altered states of consciousness, feelings of euphoria and insight into one's inner self or other dimensions. In addition to its use in religious rituals and ceremonies, some believe that this powerful substance can also be used as an aid for paranormal activities such as astral projection or contacting spirits from beyond the grave. Whether these claims have any scientific validity remains to be seen, but it appears that many people have seen a connection between herbs like psilocybin mushrooms and paranormal beliefs. Herbs have been used for centuries to attain altered states of consciousness and experience different realms of reality. With this power, however, comes great responsibility. While some herbs are completely safe for use when taken in the correct dosages, there are still risks associated with improper usage such as adverse health effects or even legal consequences if the substance is illegal in your area. Therefore, it is important to do your research before using an herb to ensure that you understand how to properly take it and what potential risks may be involved. Additionally, make sure that you check local laws regarding any substances you plan on using, as possession or consumption could result in serious penalties depending on where you live. The use of herbs in connection to paranormal beliefs has had a lasting impact on many cultures around the world. Herbs are still used for medicinal purposes, but they are also used for spiritual purposes as well. Herbal remedies are becoming more popular as an alternative to traditional medicine, and many cultures still use herbs in rituals and ceremonies. Herbal remedies are often used to treat physical ailments as well as spiritual imbalances. In addition, many people still rely on herbal folklore and superstitions for guidance in their daily lives. In conclusion, herbs have been used throughout history in connection to paranormal beliefs and practices, and this connection continues to this day. The use of herbs in connection to paranormal beliefs has had a lasting impact on many cultures around the world, from ancient times to the present day. Herbal remedies are becoming increasingly popular as an alternative to traditional medicine, and many cultures still use herbs in their spiritual practices. The connection between herbs and paranormal beliefs is a powerful one that continues to shape our understanding of the world around us.